types store numeric values, okay, which are immutable data type. If you do this, Python will allocate a new object for that, changed data type. So you know what is an object? No, you don't know. Up to here, until now, you don't know what is an object. Don't be worried. Through the course, we will cover Python object-oriented, and you will learn what is an object, okay? We will cover that, okay? So we can create a number object just by assigning a value to them. So how? Let me show you that here. So we have number 1, which is equal to, for example, it's going to be a number like this. So now the object for integer for the number is just created, okay? So right now just memorize this like this, that the object for this thing for the integer is just created, okay? Just that one, okay? And that's all. That is all. So now the object is created, okay? Let's move for the other title, which is number type conversion, okay? This is the thing that I am going to talk about in this video. So in some situation, you need to convert a number explicitly from one type to another to satisfy some requirement, okay? Here is the thing we can do with this. For example, we have a number, okay, like integer, and you want to change it to float, or sometimes you have a float, you want to change it to integer, or you have a float, you want to change it to complex, you have a complex, you want to change it to something else. So we need to learn this, okay? Is it possible? Yes, it is possible. For example, how? We have integer, okay, this one type. We have float, okay, this another type, and also we have complex, this another type, and also there is another type of complex number like A and B. So these are some of types of the numbers that we are going to learn through this video. So just imagine we have a number, okay? For example, ax is equal to 10.2. So what is this? Type of this, okay? Type of this. Let's see, okay? I'm going to just print type of this x, and I'm going to save it, and I'm going to run it. When I run it, you see that here, okay? Or we can use that inside a terminal. Let me use Ctrl-D and then clear it, and again go to Python. Okay, we have x, which is equal to a number. Okay, we have x, right? Now if I ask for type of the x, it is telling me that it is integer. So of course it is integer right now. I want to change the type of this to something else, okay? So how can I do that? As I told you before, we had integer, float, complex, okay? For example, I want to change this to float. So we had a something called float, okay, a function called float. Now I'm going to change this, okay, x to float. When I hit enter, now you see the value changed to 5.0, okay? Now if I just ask for x, still it is integer because we didn't save that, okay? I'm going to close it right now. You see the type of this, okay? The type for this x, it is right now integer, okay? Sorry, float, it's float. When we run it, you see it is float, okay, as before. And I am going to, let me move this a little down, okay. So I'm going to close that at all. So now that it is float, I want to change that type, okay? So how? Like this. So for example, to integer, I'm going to just give the x as value, and then I'm going to print this type of x. So the first time you see that it is number 10, okay? 10.2. So of course it is a float. We printed the type. You see it is float, And in this line, I changed the float to integer. So what should it be now? It should be 10 maybe, okay? If it's changed to an integer, it must be 10. So let's save it and run it again. Okay, we don't have anything at all. Okay, it doesn't give me anything. I'm going to close it again. I'm use Control X. Okay, of course, we didn't save this inside anything, okay, inside any variable. So, for example, now x is equal to integer x, okay? Now I saved that inside a value. Now when I ran it, you see it is giving me two things. The first number, the first value is float, and also we have another value which is integer. But here you see that still it is here that the value is not changed, okay, just the type is changed here, okay? Now if I just have another print statement here, it's gonna be just an x, okay? So to see the value, how the value is got changed, okay? You see before it was 10.2, but now it is 10, okay? So it is how we can convert between types, okay? So let me change it to 10. Right now it is integer. I'm going to see that, okay? And also I'm going to remove this one. Okay, use Control S. And when I run this, first it is going to give me integer, okay? Because the type is integer and so the value is 10, okay? Of course it is 10. Now I'm going to change the type, okay? So x is equal to, for example, float, okay? Float x. This will convert the integer to float. Now we have this one, and this will print the value. I want to have another print statement. It is going to be type of that, okay? So type of x. So save it and run it again. So as you see here, first it is giving me as integer because the value is 10, so it's integer, okay? And also it gives me the value got changed and it is 10.2, and also it is printing that for me, which is float, okay? So it is how we can convert that type, okay, from integer to float, from float to integer.